Hello, how you guys doing? All right. Okay, I wanted to go over a game that I played with my opponent. What happened was last night I kind of went low on my rating, but guess what? I came back. I played one and I ended up winning, and I got 11 points, which brought me right back up to where I needed to be, which is over 2,000. For some reason I just had a bad time right there, but guess what? We're back. Okay, and I'll show you how we came back. D4. Okay, he played the Howitzer defense. No, Horowitz. Sorry, Horowitz defense. And I came right on in. Developing. Jam my knight in there. Play my knight to FD3. Because I'm moving in for the takeout. KO. Bishop. He played there. I took. He took. I moved back. Took. And remember, this is not, I'm threatening mate now. So remember, it's all part of the plan. All part of it. Sometimes you have to sacrifice a little bit to take the KO. So that's what happened. I took with my pawn. Now I'm moving in for the KO on F6. This is time for knockout. I played before then. I thought to myself, hey, you know what? I could drop in right now. That would be a good idea. Or I can reinforce my line, get my structure strong, and then go in for the KO. So I decided, you know what? Let's go. Let's do this. And then I checked. Now comes the knockout blow. I come right on in. Boom, baby, with knight to F6. He plays there. Then I go bam with rook takes, queen takes, knight takes, king takes, and then this is so sweet. I castle queenside. Can you imagine castling queenside? He plays there, and I go boom, baby, check mate. And that was it. Checkmate. And this put me over to 2002. I wanted to show that to you guys, that it was about, you know what? It's one of those things. Sometimes you have a bad, spell in games, but then you come back crushing like. This was a crushing game. And so I wanted to show you guys that last night's thing was a slight inaccuracy, lost focus. This time I didn't, and we destroyed. We even sacrificed material, and we still won the game. He resigned here. The only way to avoid checkmate is to give the rook up, and now look at the power we have. It's over, all over. Okay. Now that we've done that, let's get on to my 5-minute blitz once. I want to show you what I played. My opponent played the Dutch defense, and so I played it correctly. I pinned his knight to his queen. I played, because I don't want him to bring his knight in here, or his bishop, so I just stopped that. And I go B4. I'm like bring it on. That's the type of stuff. That's kind of the attitude you kind of got to have. And then you know what? I go A5. This is huge. If he plays here, I'm gonna go right on into the house. Queen F. I go B3. B5. And at this point, I probably should have taken here and then played there. That would have been an interesting idea, but it all worked out. takes, 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 and then e95, he takes, takes, castle kingside, castle kingside, he goes h6, and then what I do is I thought about coming here. I could do that, but then I thought, you know what, I was gonna actually play f3, rook takes, then I can actually double up and have another discovery on there. Also, this allots for me to play queen to g4, so, or yeah, g4. So probably at this point, I didn't want to play h4 because if I played h4, I'll show you. If I played h4, he actually has this stopping move there. It does somewhat prevent my onslaught up here, so I was like, I don't want that. So I just played h3, and my next idea is to go g4 and then h4 and then come crushing in after I move my king and bring my rook over. So you know, there's a beneficial for this bishop being here. It blocks that, so I can come over after my king moves. So you have to, every move has a benefit, every move has a kind of non-benefit. And then in comes the queen. I can't believe he did trade. At this point I was like, why aren't you going to trade? You have a really good chance, because if then I trade here, he takes here, here, and then he has there, and I was like, huh. But then I decided I was going to play here, and then I was going to hammer home on there. And if he moves here, that would be a mistake, because I takes, and then boom, baby. So he would have to at this point move his bishop there, and interesting position. Let's just say interesting. So, but he didn't do that. He went queen e8, and that was kind of like the losing move. That just like it's like saying to a bull in, you know, as they say, a China store, with that, you know, come on in. Sometimes, not recently. I haven't. And then it's like, and then now I'm going f3. And the whole thing about the f3 move is to open up this against the queen. And he took, and then I played knight rook takes. And this is like humongously crushing. He plays there, and then I double up now. Potentially, I was looking at, should I play maybe queen to g6, but the only problem I saw was he could actually take, and then my structure is pretty much not what I like, so I decided, you know what, I'm going to double up, bring my last piece. Jeremy Silman talked about, one second, I need a drink. He talked about, and this is Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew, really good. Okay. He said that you have to, if you really don't have an attack at the moment, your opponent really can't attack you or really do anything, find the least developed piece and make it nice looking. Yes, my my knight is kind of not really attractive right now looking, but this rook is doing absolutely zero, so I decided to bring it in. He played there, I took, and then I took with the pawn. He took, played key takes, I moved my king back. We're still threatening. This is a huge attack. Now we're attacking his queen. Bring my knight in. See, we're slowly bringing everything into the fight. And this is a really interesting, because I was like, you know what? If he allots me, I'll take. Now, it's somewhat of a closed game, but it's still to my favor because I have this pawn push. His king is more exposed. I think, let me see, He's got 5 and I have 5. So his structure's better. So he has like 1 pawn island, I have 3. But I have a bishop, so my bishop kind of outweighs the loss of, kind of my structure. But so he didn't do that. He moved there. I moved my queen back to guard my knight. So if he took, I can actually take back. And that also allows for if he plays here. I guess I could push in. Hey, how you doing? So I bring his knight in. I bring my queen. Now I'm attacking his bishop. He retreats his bishop out. He's getting into time trouble, by the way, on this one. I'm ahead in time by like over a minute. And he's getting like really low in time. So he's trying to move, keep his position moving. And then I'm now threatening to win a pawn here and potentially back rank mate him because my knight covers these 2 flight squares. So he plays there. Now I'm again threatening to come in and checkmate my opponent, or potentially come in and then go after that pawn. So there's a double threat: mate and pawn grab. I guess that'd be considered a pawn. I'd be considered a pawn grabber at that point. That's a joke. So in comes the queen. So he's refortifying his structure as much as he can. I just take the pawn. It's like, really? And then now I'm threatening check and then checkmate. So yeah. So he has to kind of, if you notice, he's slowly retreating everything back. It's pretty sad looking for him. And so I retreat. I go for my queen. I'm trying to find a spot. I want to neutralize all of his attack. And if by putting my queen here, it does 2 things. It attacks here, and potentially it makes his queen and knight have to stay here on this pawn. The bishop looks very unattractive, and potentially I have a onslaught coming. And with this, it would be horrible because then I could take back and it'd be like, wow, what did he just give up? So I play a queen there, and I just moved my queen in because now I'm threatening to check and win a pawn. So he goes bishop d3. That he's like, if you notice, everything's on defensive duty right now, and I'm all out on attack. So I just retreat back because I'm like, I want to bring my bishop into h6 and again threaten mate. So in comes the bishop, and everything he's playing is all defensive. And next I can actually bring my knight into g5 and then look at these monsters of pieces. It's like, it's scary. I would not want to be the king on the black side when you have a queen, bishop, and knight. You're basically almost gone. You're toast. I took there. He took. I checked. H. I probably should have at this point played. That might have been a better check. I was thinking about that, but I didn't know. Well, yeah, I guess it would be because then I can win a pawn, huh? But then he can win here. Well, I do have a check, so and then if he moves there, I don't know. I didn't really consider that type of an idea because he does have check. Maybe it is actually winning now that I think about it. Maybe that is winning because then you have a check here. Yeah, that is actually crushing, isn't it? Because anything he does, he's done for. Wow. I guess he'd have to. He has to move his king, doesn't he? And then smack. There's mate. Wow. Wow, I missed that. So beautiful. So it tells you I was getting low on time. We both were. So I also missed this. Sad to say I missed that, but he still ran out on time. We were getting down to like 1 or 2 seconds. So at least we get to see where the KO actually would have occurred. We started with, and then let's see what the computer says to do, because I think he has to, yeah, he has to move up. Then we take, wow, we're doing computer moves. Wow, 100%. We're doing it 100%. Wow, it's got to tell you, that's smooth checkmate right there. Gotta love that. Okay, we'll go over another game that I also played. That one's actually the most recent one. This one is the secondary most recent one. And I really liked it because of how I was able to, yeah, it is really nice. But yeah, sometimes I miss those combos, but it's good to go over it afterwards because your brain, I won't forget it now. Now when I see a knight check like that, like here when I had, I think it was here, and I played there, back on the other one. Let me go back, because you know what, it's better to actually have it. Okay, with my knight here, I'm now going to remember in my games, if I have a chance to turn that off, if I have a chance to check, to take in consideration, even though he potentially could come to h6, to give that some consideration, maybe 5 to 7 seconds. You know, just calculate really quick, here, and see if it actually works. Because I really didn't consider that. Sad to say, it would have been such a beautiful mate, but I didn't consider that. But this one, oops, sorry. This one was a really nice one. It was a French defense that I played. It can actually transpose into an advanced variation of the, well, actually not advanced, I'm sorry. If he plays, let's see, how would that, I think it could transpose. No, that's not the advanced, it's a whole different French line. I'm trying to see what potentially he could, I guess I've seen something like this, but no, that's bad too, because that has a takes. It's usually the queen, it's usually the this move, something like, then I'd actually play here, he plays there, and then you get like an advanced kind of variation of the French. I play here, and you kind of transpose and do like an advanced variation. I've actually done that before. It's not really it doesn't go down the correct line, but some openings actually turn into different, like similar variations. Like so. Yeah, I'm really excited there. Yeah, it is. All right, here we go. Now he's. Oh, you know what? I was surprised of. I was surprised he didn't play there. That's just my opinion, because that's actually a strong center. Well, that's why in the French, if we wanted to go back one sec, I'll have to remember 8. Okay. That's why if you're doing the advanced variation of the French, if you play something like this, you play there, he plays here, here, and then there. This is the advanced variation, like what you're saying, Fox. If I played c6 before I pushed c5, my structure would be really closed. So you actually want to, this is a very important move. c5 is an imperative move in the French in general to go after the center. So okay, we're going to go back to 8 now. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Okay, so now I'm taking a scope at the pawn. I'm also preparing to potentially castle. This structure here is actually really good. It gives me some space in the center. If he plays here, I can actually take. He plays a3, and I was like, that does really nothing, like Jeremy Silman talked about. What does that do for your position? That doesn't do anything. Already, this pawn right here already stops my knight from coming in. This, I guess, prepares b4, but what if I don't want to do b4? What if I just support with b6, you know? Or I attack his bishop, you know? This is, I guess, a preparatory move, a move that allows later on maybe for that, but this move takes away the square for a knight to go to, so this knight is landlocked at the moment. There's no place. Once he plays here, this knight is basically gone until you either play here or here, something like that. So this bishop's trapped in, this knight's trapped in, this rook's trapped in. When I saw that, I was like, thank you, Lord. I know and I mean that too. I did think, I was like, I was so glad he played this, because now I have a free hand for a center attack. And I developed my bishop. I can then castle and potentially open the center. The only thing that's going for him that somewhat saves him from this mess that he put himself into is that his king's castle. Yeah, so this pawn really, he's in a problem with development on his queen side. So I have more development, even though my position's somewhat cramped right now. I can unwind better than he can, because I can even have this, he takes, and I gave up a knight in a closed position, yes, but my position's flow have better flow. He took there, and then I smacked that. I just totally crunched that. I was like, you know what? It's like juicy. It was like a juicy, nice thing. I liked it. Yeah. But you know what? The whole thing is, in chess, you gotta have a little bit of risk, because if you don't, then you know what? It's not a war game chess. So it's like, thought to myself, I can I said Yasser again. I thought, you know what? He's given me a pawn. I can defend my knight if he plays here. I could just snap that off. I'm protected. If he plays here, I just retreat back. So I've won a pawn. I've won a total pawn. Oh yeah, exactly. I fully agree. You know what? Make, like what Yasser Sarwan says, take the pawn if you can hold it. There's a lot of grandmasters, I think it's Petrosian. I'm not exactly sure. Don't quote me on this, but one grandmaster said that, give me a pawn and I will hold it and make my opponent work the entire game to get it back. So you know what? I got a pawn. I'm now going to make my opponent work the entire game to get that one pawn back. And so that was my that was what was going through my mind. I'm like, you know what? You give me a pawn, I'm going to take it. I'm going to make it so that you have to struggle all through the game to get that pawn back. And so I was like, you know what? That's fine. I took. Oh, I made a mistake there, actually. I apologize. I did make a mistake there, I gotta say. I should have actually moved back here, but I wanted to show you that what my idea was. I moved too fast. This would have been a better idea, even though he played here. I have that. So I did make a mistake, but I wanted to show you though how I actually used his energy, his force against him. When I took there, I took, he took, and I checked, and now I'm attacking a pawn. I'm also preparing a push. So I did make a mistake. I did wanted to say that I did make a mistake. That would have been better, and I could have consolidated my position actually tons more better. And so I took there, which actually was a blessing. Another inaccurate move. He missed that. I missed that as well. So I'm not saying that this is a perfect game. I just wanted to show you guys that how you can actually win a pawn, and if you hold it, you can make them work for it. Like, he was so scared of my knight, his knight being attacked by my queen, that he missed the opportunity to take. So I took there. I was very blessed. He took, I castled, and then at this point he could have actually played here, which he didn't, because I was gonna play there, so he took, which this actually was a better move. He took, and I pushed. So I was I'm not saying this was a perfect game. I just wanted to show you though how I went into an end game. This is also end game based as well. I took there, it takes, and then I brought my my rook up. I'm also trying now to see if I can force a back rank mate. And then now I'm starting to push my pawns up the board. He took. I'm now trying, if I can get this pushed, yeah. Oh, I'll do that in just a sec. I just wanted to show the game really quick, because it's not about that. It's all about studying. I think it was one. I think I forgot who it was. I think it was on chess.com. It was either, I think it was either John Watson or John Watson who said that, National Master, or was it Ginger GM that said you should first try to analyze your game yourself, and then when you have a question, go to the engine, because if you rely on the engine, you won't be able to apply what you've learned now in a game into the future. Like I learned a lot from going over this game. It's not a perfect game, but it's an end game that was really well played, and so I wanted to show that to you guys. He played back because my idea was, yeah, we'll go over it with an engine, and then we'll go back through, because there is a part that I want to look at. And I played there. I was like, I got an opportunity to lock down his knight and get these my warriors going. He took the pawn. He got greedy, so he played there. I got these monsters a flowing. These guys, look, and it's like he checked. I came up. I probably should have. I wanted to. Probably should have played here. Just let him have that, because there's no real reason to worry about protecting it, so that would have probably been better. And then now I stopped him. He took the pawn and queen, check, yeah. That would be interesting. We'll go over that. Then I pin his rook to his king. I check, 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 and I snap off the rook. He played there, and then I pushed, and it was all over. So it was an interesting endgame. It shows that don't ever give up. Okay, let's go back through, because I want to check to see if that pawn takes is actually correct. Hold on. Oh, so interesting. Takes here. Oh, wow. Snikes. I can't believe that's a tactic. That I could have actually won a pawn there. Okay. Because if he takes, you can actually drop down. Oh, there's a tactic that I slightly inaccurate there. I would have been one pawn up. So there's a learning lesson right there. I still had I don't know if I still had that idea. Interesting. And then if you took here, you take, and I'm up a whole pawn still. So for some reason I didn't see that. It's so funny. I had 3 opportunities to play that. Oh my word. That's hilarious. It's like, really? I need to be more, that's one thing I gotta work on, being more in tune to tactics. So he took. So pushing here is correct. If I takes. Oh, queen takes check. Oh, wow. There's another tactic that was missed. Snikes. That's beautiful. Yeah, that wasn't a good move there. So it says, but that the correct move is actually castle kingside here. So we gotta remember that. I won't get in that position again though. I took, castled. Yeah. So better is here to save the material. Okay, gotcha. So pushing here, I get my passed pawns rolling. So that's my card that I need to play. Let's see here, push. I wonder what Alpha Zero would have found though. Maybe there would have been more of a tactic somewhere in here that was slightly missed. So I did play that correctly. So that's correct so far. Alright, this is the tide turner right here. Let's see, I could have pushed here if he takes there. If he moves his king up, I just come over, actually check there. Greedy, man, that's greed, total greed right there. Then you check. And now you slide right on over in here. I guess I just slide there, I guess, and even if the king was there, check. Okay, there, and okay, yeah, interesting position for sure. Wow. So if you take there, he takes, and then oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because you push the one that's farthest away from the rook. Forgot about that. Because then you can actually queen there. It's game over. Okay. Again, I should have taken here. That's actually stronger. I gotta remember that. Sometimes the best thing to do is not get greedy. Just take it, and so it's okay there. Very blessed though. and then yeah, then he played here, and oh wow, mate and 8. So that's mate and 8. Hey, how you guys doing? Boom, okay. We'll do some tactics because we went over some games. Here, I'll put on some puzzles. 1 second, just 1 sec, I'll be right back. Okay, yo, you want to look at? Can we look at? Can we look at night? Okay, which game do you want to look at back here? Is it this one? I think is it this one? Let me see here. I'm just gonna turn this off because that gets annoying. How far back is it? This one that you're talking about? The knight to knight d4. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's get to the puzzle. I apologize. I was trying to find out where you guys wanted to go. I'll get back to the puzzle here on this. So let's see here. Sorry about taking it off that. I want you guys saw that. It was after. Oh, it was after queen. Gotcha. So after queen b6 check. Queen b6. Oh, gotcha. Oh, I see. Gotcha. b6 check. So knight there. Okay, let's take a look. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, you're 100% right. That is the correct move. That does handle the sitch for the computer for sure. Let's take a look here. Okay. I'm thinking about, guys, what if we played, hey, what if we go rook to d3? That if queen takes, we take, and so rook d3. If pawn takes, we have checkmate. What you guys think? That handles, and if you rook e2, we takes. So if we play here, here, I'm sorry, there, here, there, and then we take. And then if he takes, then we can actually take. We're still threatening check, so interesting. Yeah, that does look better because rook here, if he checks there, we move, and he can't check here because we'll win his rook. Then if he takes, then if he takes our rook, we actually have check. Well, Well, we do have king c1 first. Let me see here. And that the queen guards here and there. Then if he takes, so if we go king c1, if king takes, we actually, I think we can checkmate. Let's see, can we checkmate the king? Let's see, then we can, I think, check. Then he has to go back, and we can actually checkmate him then. No, oh, my bad, sorry, the queen's there. My bad there. Okay, here, takes, check. There, bring the rook up. He keeps moving, then our rook takes. Yeah, I think that's right. I believe that. Well, no, yeah, because this is because the rook guards here. The queen guards there, so this rook right here guards that square, which should be the infiltration point for the queen. The queen guards that square, which is the infiltration point. This queen here guards that square, which should be the infiltration point for the rook, so the queen can't go here or here when our king goes there, so we're safe. So what do you guys think? I think King C1 is the correct move combo. There's really no. Is there any threat? He doesn't have any checks that he can play. He would have to actually throw a rook in the way to stop the mate. Because if he took here, he's done for. So if here he has to actually give a rook. We can't go if he takes here. We can't go to h8 because h8 the rook takes. So if we played here, he takes. You have to kind of smack him around a little bit first. Then you go up. Then that comes. Then we win the queen. Yeah, it's okay. Hey, you know what? We worked through it. That's what we do to improve. You know what? We're always improving. If you're not improving, you're not. As they say, you're not human or you're not alive. That's it. That's another bad joke. But yeah. Then if we weren't improving, we'd basically be Alpha Zero, and then we'd know almost everything, right? Oh, that's bad. You have one more line. Let's take a look at that line. Because I'm pretty sure that. Oops, mouse, don't lag on me, please. Don't lag on me. Uh-oh, what's going on here? No, what's wrong with my mouse? Oh, that was scary. Oh yeah. It's actually a logic tech. Sometimes it glitches a little bit. I think it gets something inside of the laser. It moves it around. And so what I do is I turn it off and on, and it fixes it. And then I have to kind of blow on it, and whatever's in there gets out. Let's see here. Okay, if he goes here, hold on. Then if I go there, rook takes. Yeah, if rook's on F, go here. If rook goes to E1, we can actually take with the queen, and everything's good. Yeah, there really is no check spots for the king. C1 is basically the move. Are we all in agreement on that? Because I don't see any other move that all of the spots that would be infiltration points are gone. Like there's no spot here, there's a spot. Ugh, stop that. There. Any of these spots are all guarded. And that's guarded, so the queen can't come in there. So there's really no spot that he can go to. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Okay. There we go. There's 3 points. That's what we like. That's what we like. Then bang, there we go. And then if there is a check here, I think we can just move our king. Yeah. Yeah, there, and then no more checks because this pawn stops the queen from coming over. So we're totally in control at this point. Yeah, that's so cool. We totally dominated on that one. That was a cool one. That was so cool. Like you have to see it's like a retreating square thing. It's not there's no like checks that you can do. There's no in between moves. Yeah. Yeah, king's on D2. Let's see here. Where did we go? Can you check that? Okay, so if we go, oh, for our queen. Oh, rook, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, this is the infiltration point that he would get, and then he's in control at that point. So rook e2. Let's check rook e2. King c1. You check, and then I think if we go up here, he has that there, if I'm not mistaken. No, my bad. Sorry, not that. I think he takes, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, queen takes. Yeah, then over, and then he gets this onslaught going. No, you're fine. Hey, not a problem. Hey, do you know what? We're more than happy to go over the lines because now we know why that's a sitch is it allows there. Not a problem. See now we know why we have to move c1. The only check that he does have is on b6, and we're also threatening mate. So he has to. This c1 move stops all checks for black. It also threatens mate. So if he, let's say, he plays like a bishop move, we'll just do a bishop move. Oh, my bad. Sorry. No, I want to check the line out with the king. Sorry. I knew I'd forget something. Let's see here. We can't play there, Drat. I was hoping to play there, but we can't because the queen guards that. So here allows him out of the box, and we don't want that to happen. So first you gotta check, then he has to come over, and then smack. You win that. Smack. Then you check there. Let's see here. Can't move our rook there because of this bishop, but we can move our queen. So it comes back, and then here we go. King was up. We actually can win. Drat. That would be so lovely if we had that. Let's see, a check there, here. Mate. Just 1 sec, I just want to work this out till checkmate. Check. Check. And boom, checkmate. There you go. Got it. Perfectos. Okay, I just wanted to go through the mating line there. It's good to work it all the way. So you never forget anything you see. So by us going through all that and we're watching it and we go through it and look at it, or actually it's going into our brain. So you never forget anything you hear or see. So that's why you have to be careful what you watch and the study habits you do. A good drink of water now. So here we go. Let's see here. Trying to see, is there any, because this, that took a pawn. Let's see, what was there? A pawn? He's wanting to play here. Oh, sorry. Ugh. Come on. He wants to play there. And we can take, but if we do, he's got, I think he has no, he doesn't have perpetual. Or does he? See, if we take there, he's got check. If we move down, he actually has check. Yeah, we don't want to start down that road. No, that'd be that'd be so sad. Yeah, that would not be fun. We wouldn't want that to happen. He'd win the rook. Yeah, with check here we move, and then boom, he wins the rook. Trying to see if it has anything to do with a bishop, because when this bishop moved, the bishop surrendered this whole diagonal here. So now we have full control over that diagonal. You guys have any ideas? I'm trying to look to see if there's anything that potentially could arise. Is there any like forks, skewers, pins, potential ideas of, like future checks? Maybe we can actually take that now that I think about it. No, yeah. See, if we take here and he comes... Nope, he guards that. Drat. Some reason I thought I can go here. Nope. Yeah, I think that bishop's untouchable. Let's set this up so that maybe it's a lot easier if we do that. Let me see here. I have a clock that does music. It's really nice. Okay, we got. Where's our king? Oh, there he is. Sweet. Okay, gotta put a bishop there. I think I have everything now. Let me see. You have everything right? Yeah. So queen e1. Excuse me. Yeah. So queen e1. I was considering that because it guards that, doesn't it? And then we can actually take at that point. I don't really see anything after queen e1 because that guards the queen that goes here guards the queen infiltration point, and we can actually win the bishop. And then if the bishop takes, like what you're saying, if we come here, bishop takes, we play queen takes. If he tries a check, we just intercept with our queen and we've won a piece. So like if he plays takes, we actually take, queen check, and then we intercept with to rook to h8. So I'd probably say he's got to try something else after that. I guess he has to take, doesn't he? Otherwise, he'll lose his bishop for 0, huh? One second. Okay, let me see here. He can't, yeah, he can't go to g3, so if we played here, that can't be played because we could just take that. So let's see, is there any other ideas? So here, I think we're fine at that point. What do you guys think? Queen e1? Are we all on a queen e1 idea? C3 has an idea too. C3 is an interesting idea. The only sitch though I see is that he has knight to d5. So if we go queen c3, he has knight d5. And then he forces us back. And I still think he has that. I think if we play here and he plays here, we'd have to intercept there, and then he takes, and then he actually wins and gets out with a fork. So we have to play, it's either here or there, but I think queen e1 is correct. So let's give it a go. Boom. Good find there, guys. Excellent job. Good find. Yeah, boom. Boom, baby. Or as I like to say, boom shakalaka, boom. Okay, here's another interesting one for sure. Do you guys have any questions on the prior one? Do you have any questions on the prior one? The prior puzzle. Wow, this has been played over 12,000 times. Very popular one. Okay, good. Because remember, if you do, we can go back through and check the lines out if you have a question about it. Because it's all about learning. That's the whole thing. It's all about learning. Using the talent that the Lord's given us to improve. Okay. Alrighty then. Yeah, it is. But those are the ones that are, in my opinion, the most applicable to games that you're in. These type of multi-piece play. This is. I'm so glad they're actually doing a middle game tactic because this is. I'm getting better in my middle game, but I still need a lot more work. So work in progress here. Boy, I would love to have this be played. Somehow get a knight in here. Bishop takes. When this knight moves, I can snap off that knight. See, we have a pin right there, and that'd be so nice to have in play. We have that, and then this rook can slide over. We take over the open file. And we actually have an infiltration point there. Interesting. Here we go. Let's see. D3. Bishop takes. Knight takes. Bishop takes rook. Takes the queen. Yeah, I don't think that works. No. So rook takes, queen takes, a8, bishop takes, he takes, oops, here, there. We do have a potential idea of a threat of maybe checkmate there too. Later, like if we play queen g4 and then we take, we may have a mating threat idea. Maybe. I'm just thinking. If we played rook takes rook, queen takes, knight attacks rook, there we bring our queen in, we're threatening the rook and checkmate. I'm thinking, guys, what if we played rook takes rook, queen takes, knight in, attacks the rook, and if the rook slides over to attack our knight, we play queen g4 with the threat of checkmate. Okay, let's take a look here. I was trying to find a way maybe to get our queen here with a threat of mate. I was seeing if there was a way to actually do that, so that we see we're threatening mate in 2 if we know how to set this up. Let's take a looky. Okay, your line, first line. Let's see, did I? Okay, no, we're good. Okay, yeah, okay, good. So this is line 1 and line 2. Okay, let's see here. There. Queen takes, bishop takes there, e takes, knight d5, rook d8, queen g4, g6. I don't think we have. Dude, we don't have an h7, so I don't know if we have queen h7. I think we have maybe queen h3. Okay, let's try the secondary line. There. Oh, sorry, the secondary line is right here. Gotcha. Okay. Knight d5, rook d8, queen there, g6. I don't think that was. It's okay, not to worry. Not to worry. So okay, let's check out this line here. Queen takes a8. Bishop takes knight. A takes bishop. Knight takes knight. Queen takes. What does it say? Bishop takes, like what you're saying. Bishop takes. Hold on. Bishop takes C, and then queen takes. Oh, interesting. Nice. I believe that's right. I believe that's right now that I think about it. Let me see here. Let's see here. Takes, takes, takes. And if the queen or the bishop takes, we win that. Interesting. Yeah, I believe that's right. Yeah, I like that line. I think you guys are right on that line. Good find there. Good job, guys. Do 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 do. That's a cool line. Nice, cool. Good job. Yeah, gotta like it. I was thinking about that takes, but a knight takes is like extremely powerful because you're now threatening check, and he can't stop that. He can't. Well, I guess he could. Let's see here. Okay, if we played here, bishop there. Bishop takes bishop, knight takes rook, knight takes, and then I think we can actually play queen to c our d8, and we win a nope, we don't win anything because the bishop can go there. Maybe we win the pawn after that. I think it's that I believe that's the first move because you have to do the most forcing line. This I think might be a little too slow because he can actually block it with his knight or his bishop. See, if we played here, he has either one of these blocks to block that. And we don't have enough to actually go. So you kind of gotta think smashing like. Interesting. Maybe that, yeah. I like, see there's a couple lines. Like there's that line, and then you play here, because that's the majority of the line that's going to be played is the bishop. And at that point, it's interesting. Yeah, interesting. For sure, because then if he takes there, we can actually, wow. We win the whole house, don't we, after that? That's like winning everything. My line is, again, it allows too much trading off. So I believe that the line that was talked about here and there, I think that's 100% correct. Yeah, I believe. What do you guys think? That's the most forcing takeout because it has a double threat of a discovery checkmate, and it also wins a rook too. So that was an excellent find there. What do you guys think? This is the right there. We're on a roll. That's so nice. I don't really see any counter to that, do you? Remember though, there is, if we go g5 here, remember we have bishop to, well, let me see. Did I miscalculate some? No, I didn't. He has bishop there. No, this move doesn't work because he can actually protect with bishop to. I think that's. Let me see if he plays here. Or is there a checkmate? One sec. I'll be right back. Let's see here. Queen g3. Let's see here. Queen here. So that's over bishop. King up, queen. And it's the rook. I think that's mate. Yeah, that's mate. Huh. Yeah, I think that's right. I think you're right there. Let's see here. Hmm. Oh yeah, that's even better. Hmm. Let me set this up real quick, because this is a very complicated puzzle. And I want to work it out and make sure that I'm getting everything correct in my head going. Where's some pawns? Okay, pawn there, there, okay. The queen has come over here, so double rooks. We'll move this pawn out of there. I don't need that pawn there. I need a pawn there. No pawn here. I think, okay, got knight. Okay, I need the two rooks. Okay, rook there. Bishop. So I'm missing, I need another bishop, don't I? No, I'm good actually. Let me see. Let's see, two rooks, bishop, queen, knight. I need another bishop for black. Because you notice we're down a whole piece. We're down a whole minor piece, actually in a lot of pawns. So we have to go for a direct huge attack. So let's check the queen to g3 idea. Trying to think here. Because I was thinking about something like if we played here, but then he has that there. So I take here, rook g8. Okay, we'll take a quick analyzing of that position. Okay, because I have my board set up now. I just want to make sure that I'm seeing everything right. Okay. Bishop g5. Oops, sorry, wrong, sorry, here. Oh, we're doing bishop. Okay, here, there. Okay, if we played bishop, takes, there. And then after that, he moves up. Bishop takes, pawn. Bishop takes. Bishop takes, bishop. Oh, back in your second line. Oh, okay, let's reset that up. Okay, let's give that, hold on, we'll give it another shot. 1 second, we're always willing to learn. Just 1 second. Let me reset everything up. Okay, let's get all these arrows off real quick. So, queen there. Okay, then bishop here. Gotta make sure that I get that right there. Not a rook, so let's see, okay, there, bishop g5, okay. Okay, gotcha. So we got, oops, bishop there, takes, there, okay, and then rook takes e. After, sorry, here, there, rook takes e. What does he play, though? What if he takes, let's say he takes the rook. I think that's right. I think he does hide on G, because if we go queen D D3 after he takes our rook, he goes to G8, and let's see. Do we have any discoveries? Maybe we have queen to g6 at that point. Then if queen comes trying to stop any mating idea, I could actually do a discover check. King f8. And then we win the queen, I believe that. Do we have enough material, though, after all that? Because after bishop takes, king... Actually, bishop could take at this point. Nope, nope. I'm sorry. Bishop can't take. King's gonna have to take. I don't know if we have I don't know if we have enough compensation for it. It's just we are left with a queen. We're left with a queen, a knight, and a rook. So this is what we'd be left with: queen, knight, rook, and then he would have all these pieces. He'd have this, 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 this. Sorry, this. We'd be left with a queen and a knight and a rook. So is that enough? Is that enough material to merit giving up? Let's take a look. Okay. Oops. Okay. So queen is 9, knight is 3, so that's 12. Then 5, 17. So 17. Let's calculate this plus 3, so that'd be 20. And we can't forget our king. So 20 overall. Let's calculate this. 2 rooks is 10, 16, 19. That's 23. No, we'd be down. I think it was queen e2. I was looking at his queen going to. Oh, it can't go there, can it? Oh, I apologize. I put the queen in the wrong spot. I don't think there is a. Now that I think about it, there is no way of getting there, is there? Oh, I have to recalculate that. I apologize. That's my fault there. I moved the queen to the wrong spot. Yeah, I don't think there is a counter to that now that I look at that. Let's see here. Hold on. I'm trying to reset all this up so I can see it in my head. I think it does work out now that I look at it. Or we look at it, sorry. Here. So let me recalculate that. For some reason I thought the queen was here, so that changes everything. I set it up wrong on my board. Apologize about that. There. Okay. Here, there. So let's do this thing. Here. Bishop takes. Knight. Rook. What if he takes with his rook? What if he takes with his rook? I'm just thinking what happens if he takes with his. Okay, back here. There. Stop that. Give me good arrows. There we go. Arrow. Rook takes. And then I don't know what we do after that, because he then can hide. He doesn't have to take with the pawn on f7. So if we check on d3 with our queen, he can actually hide back there with his king. Well, then if we played bishop takes h6 like what we were talking about, bishop takes h6, then if we tried queen to g3 back to g3, he can actually block with his rook to g6, and I really don't. Nope, we don't have any more counterplay after that. No, we don't. No, I think we're good. I think he actually can hold at that point. Yeah, I think he holds. Because if we played here, there, up, Rook takes, rook takes. We try checking, his king goes back. What about h4? Interesting. Here, there, h4. That's simple. That's straight to the point. That wins. Wow. Yep, that's it. You got it. That's the correct move if he plays here. That's it. That's the final KO. I like that. That's even better. Yeah, that's so nice. That's this right here. Bishop here, and then h4. That is a stellar. Great, good find there. And then if you take, you go queen checkmate there with a double protection. That is so great. If he goes e5, remember we have checkmate protected twice. So like, I see what you're saying here, 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 here. Okay. That is an interesting counter. Then let's say we take, he takes, takes, and then if he takes, we still got mate. Yeah, I think we still win in that. I don't know. I don't know if taking's right though. I'm not sure. See here, there. I think that allows for too much. Then we don't have any more mating threat anymore. See here. He moves up. Then we play. I don't think we have. No, we don't have enough. That there's no check anymore because the knight guards these two infiltration points, and we don't have enough time to do here because he's got that. So I think that has to be played first. I think we're still good after that. Okay, here, here, there, there, takes, 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 here. Huh. Yeah, that does a counter again, doesn't it? That counters our counter. Huh. Maybe it is just straight queen, and then maybe we just take with our knight. And we can win a rook. And maybe this is the combo here. 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 Stop that. Here. 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 And if here we snap that off there, and then we always have there. Let's see if let's try the other line. Okay. Alright, we'll look at a game before we'll work on that one tomorrow. We'll look at a game before yeah. Because that's a complicated one. We need to kind of go over that a little bit more. But we'll go over a game really efficiently here. Okay. Alright, let's turn off the... Oops, let's get up here. Hold on, I gotta clear off my board. That's a very complicated one. There's so many different lines that you can go down. I really think though, I really think it is the knight takes, because I think we win a rook in that. I think we might be complicated in way too much. Sometimes it's that straightforward of a move. Let's see here. Who's playing who? Ben Lassen or Larson. Sorry, Larson. That is true. You gotta like that. Well, with Alpha Zero, it would probably say Stockfish. You are wrong. And it'd probably agree with us. Let's see here. Well, you know what? When we get it right, we can say the we can say Hannibal Smith. I love it when a plan comes together. We can say that at that point, and I gotta remember to say that when we get that puzzle right. We all have to say it. We love it when a plan comes together. Yeah, I like the modern Hannibal Smith as well, but they had a really cool BA on. It was Mr. T, the older one. No, I gotta say, the BA that they have is really good, but Mr. T was the best. That guy. I gotta say, I guess that's just my opinion, favoritively. He also played really good in Rocky too. Rocky, sorry, 3, but as well he played good in Rocky. Let's see here. Okay, takes. Okay, queen there. Wow, so he's up. Whole piece. Wow, he takes there. But he had to sacrifice. He sacrificed a queen though for this position. So let's see if he can deliver the final blow. I think he can with this one here. He can go there and then start putting some pressure here. So let's see if Ben Larson can actually do the final knockout. So he's bringing all of his reinforcements to the fray. Gotta say, Ben has a really he's all in at this point. Let's see here. That was a bad move. Let's see. Let's see what the computer says. Oh, it actually likes. What about this move here? Oh, it could be blocked by that bishop. Okay. Impressive. You wouldn't think that, but White's actually winning here. That's very, very impressive. It's not about a queen in this situation. Wow. That is really impressive. Now he's attacking. He can't take here. He'd love to take, but surprise, surprise. And then if he takes there, then wow! All of a sudden, everything clears, and Ben is up 3 pawns and a piece. So he can't take there. So he has to come down. Check. 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 I don't think he could take either. If he takes here, I believe there must be a mate here somewhere. I think that's checkmate. Yeah, there it is. And that's mate. That is so impressive. That's an I gotta say, that is a game of the century right there, one of them. Or a game of the, at least a decade or so. That is an impressive game. That's an impressive game for sure. Well, that's an incredible one. Well, I gotta say, that's Magnus Carlsen quality right there. I don't doubt it. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Okay. Well, thank you, guys. Thank you for the game, Fox. Well, I do gotta log. I appreciate all you guys logging on and doing puzzles. This was an excellent. I gotta say, this was an excellent end right here. Oh, you're going. Oh, you want to finish the project? Okay, let's finish the puzzle. Okay, I didn't know if you guys wanted to finish the puzzle or not. So let's finish it, and then I'll log. Okay. I'm not sure. Let's give the queen move a try, cause okay. And then I believe what in the world? How I don't understand. Okay. I want to see why ours wouldn't work. Let's see why this wouldn't work. So we have the H correct. Huh. Not a problem. Not a problem. It's equal, yeah. Well, we'll pick up here next time. Not to worry. Hey, we're still 2024. I mean, 2,407. So not, it's just one. Hey, you know what? You gotta shake it off and move on. Oh, you want to check out that? Okay, let's give her a try. Hey, I'm more than happy to go into that. Interesting. What happens after is there? I'm not sure what's that. Oh, right there. Okay. Let's redo that puzzle so we can get it right. Wow. Okay. Hold on. So, oh, we just take. That's funny. I missed that totally. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get out of this one. Okay. Let's see. Where do you want to where would you like to start? After here, here, here. Let's see. Which one do we want to do? Can we check the rook to h1? You see the continuation of the solution a little. Oh, yes. Hey, you gotta like that. That's perfect, guys. Good job. Good job. That actually is stellar. No, yeah, you know what? We're all learning. That's the whole thing. Well, I'm so glad we went over that. Now we got a good learning on that. That was cool. Hey, it was only played 713 times. So we were one of the 1713. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Well, with that, guys, I do gotta log, and like I said, I appreciate you guys logging on. Well, as Wesley So says, through the Lord Jesus, as I say, God bless, guys, and I will see you next time on Chess Cruncher TV. And remember, keep studying chess. You guys are doing great. And remember, we only look back to learn, like what we did with that puzzle. We looked back, we found a line that worked, the two lines, and we're going to keep moving forward. And you know what? Next time, our plan will come together because we'll know how to do it, and we'll keep getting better. And we'll get to say this: I love it when a plan comes together. Have a great rest of the night, guys, and be blessed. Bye bye.